Pisces, welcome to your energy check-in. You are the last one for the zodiac. Yay! As you guys know, these readings are timeless and signless, so you need not actually have any Pisces placements in order for it to resonate. And you don't have to be watching it at the time that it's being made, which, just for reference, is heading into April 2021. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please feel free to I feel you. Please feel free to reach out and let me know. Yeah, you can find my Etsy page. Just go ahead and follow the links depending on what platform you're on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's go ahead with this guy. Who's that? Okay. Why did they say it like that? It made it seem like you were choosing between two people or something. All right. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, so Pisces, let's jump right in. First energies that I'm getting is the first word that's coming to mind is circus. So what's going on? I'm getting that inside of you, you've got a whole circus of energy. But may I translate that a little bit further? What it feels like to me is it's almost like your whole torso all the way up into your heart chakra and up into your throat chakra is being filled with flowers and butterflies. So this is the feeling of love. I'm getting this idea that you've got a crush on somebody. Is there somebody that you're thinking about? This is oh, may I use the word fulminating? This is fulminating. All right, I feel like I should know what that word means, and I feel like I know it because I'm using it correctly, I'm pretty sure, but anyway, it's one of those words you use, but you can't articulate it. Yeah, this is a surprise, this card. As I turned it over, I'm getting surprised. Surprise, I love you. Surprise. So when we feel into this energy, let's pull two cards. I almost said two karaoke cards. Wow, that's interesting. Two cards, tarot cards. So there's one. For one, I think masculine. I'm getting this as a love relationship. Again, it need not be, but when they present it that way, and this is for the union, whatever this card is. Oh, look at that. Ace of Wands. That's what I'm saying. But it's not yet. Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning, but you see how they tried to move it down here? It's not quite yet. But I'm getting that this is a surprise for a lot of you guys. So maybe, what is this? Oh, this card here. Oh, okay. I'm feeling the parting, not that. Oh, see, not this. It's the next card, the Moon card. Let's go ahead and bring all three because I'm seeing the third cup, 8 of Cups coming out. We're going to look at that energy in a second. But Spirit is showing, and I'm getting this energy of a TV as well. There's the TV. Changing the channel. Got it. Okay. All right. So let's put that here. No, let's talk about this first. Sorry. So they're talking about the Wheel of Fortune. They're like, turn that dial. Change the channel. You keep looking at stuff. You keep thinking about stuff. You keep talking about stuff that is about 8 of Cups, walking away from something, the Moon, fear energy, illusions, trapped in your thoughts, 3 of Swords, heartbreak, right? And it's like, you see how the Moon card moved away from this card? It's like you're even afraid of the heartbreak. It's like, ugh, right? And so notice how all 3 of these, we're just going to go ahead and assemble them underneath the Ascension card. Look at how you've been wearing them as a crown, right? So whether you're aware of it or not, you've been wearing these energies as a crown, as part of, and they're saying the crown chakra at the top of your head is very sacred. So imagine having energies like these. These are Debbie Downer energies, just straight up directing everything you do. They're saying, how can you see the reality when you are with these kinds of thoughts? And so they're bringing this up, the Wheel of Fortune, and they're saying change the channel on it. Now, interestingly, they're asking you to start with the heartbreak first. It's like taking apart one by one. Your heart breaks, and that will help to dismantle any fear-based energies and thoughts and misperceptions and projections. And then, all of a sudden you find that, oh, I thought I had to walk away from something, but I actually don't at all, right? So they're showing how you can start to dismantle your story, is what they're saying. It's beautiful. And then I'm being brought up to this Divine Talents card. This card usually talks about a challenge whenever I see that card. But as I see how he's struggling to bring something in, bring in a new beginning. And sometimes it's just the struggle is to see clearly. But in this case, as I tune into his energy, which is your energy, dear viewer, or maybe the other person, I'm seeing that it's almost like the results are starting to show up, and he's starting to play faster, and he's starting to get curious, and he's starting to be excited, and the fire has started to be lit under him because he's starting to see the sunrise. It's almost like he's playing what he's doing, the inner work, the whatever that you're maybe doing is starting to yield. Now this is the end result. See how it's already yielded? Reassurance of the golden light. And here they are. Now here you are now starting to really be invigorated, because it's like, oh my God, the work I'm doing is paying off. Oh my gosh, whatever I'm doing is starting to pay off. Now I do want to say that I see the Six of Wands energy, which is victory wanting to come in from off screen, blah 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 blah. But also when they were talking about a fire being lit, this card for the masculine wanted to come up, because it's almost like whatever is happening here is affecting the masculine, and it's lighting a fire underneath. All right. And so notice his card is coming up with the star. I do want to point out that your card is feminine. If you're the feminine, that you're this side. If you're masculine polarity, you're this side. Remember, it has nothing to do with your biological gender. Okay. But notice how they're saying that you are a match. Look, there's the match now. What Spirit is saying, whatever you're doing right now, is you're already a match, because there's the star, and now this person is who's getting this invigoration, who's energetically receiving what it is that you're sending, whether you're trying to send it or not, is now a match, and they're revealing themselves. Now I don't know if revealing themselves meaning like, hey, I like you. I don't know about that, but you see the card just turned over. Now they're bringing me up to here. This is my now what card. So you see, they're saying that once you cross this bridge, once you ascend to a certain place, meaning that you've changed the channel on the things that you've told yourself, the patterns you've been doing. I'm just going to go ahead and bring it down so it's like disconnected and floating away, right? Once you do that, then you get to this place where you're like, now what? Right? Now what? And you see, here's your answer. It's working. The now what is that it's working. It's invigorating and creating a new beginning between you and somebody else. Okay? I do want to say that there are some anger issues that are coming up for the feminine side of this equation. And it's interesting that it's coming up along with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is about rushing in, right? But this Knight of Wands also carries, to me, a little bit of a Page of Wands calling in energy. And so they're saying that try to take the tension and the anger and any frustration out of this process, because you're engaged in a process of push and pull, back and forth, call in, right? And rushing in, but calling in. So it's like, try to release any anguish, any angst, any stress, any tension is probably the best word that is related to you. Now let's go ahead, Pisces, there you are. Oh my God. Stop. Okay. Excuse me. Hello. Yeah, can I talk to God? Yeah, God, what's going on here? Like, how do we see the sun and the star together? Guys, look at that. So right now, and this, oh my God, they are both stars. A sun is literally a star. How is this happening? This is so nice. Look, star, star. No matter how you turn this, star, star, right? Star, star. Okay, so these are divine counterparts. definitely divine counterparts. I do want to show you the 37 peaking up there. That's not reducing, coming up to a 10, right? Look at that. There's completion. There's some completion that's going on, which is bringing you into what I would say is 11 with the Ace of Wands. Spirit is saying go ahead and make sure that no matter what you're doing, that you're draining out any of this angst and all of this stress energy, because it's like you don't need it anymore. Speaking of that, take a look at the 10 of Wands. So from this 10 of Wands, I'm kind of getting this energy that it wants to lay across the ascension, but not too much. In this 10 of Wands, it's carrying this energy of almost like knowing something. Here's the Chariot card moving full speed ahead. It's like knowing ahead of time. Even though the 10 of Wands is about closing out cycles, clearing out clutter, getting rid of debris, all of that good stuff. It's as you do this cleanup work, because this is cleanup work, it's in conjunction with prophecy. It's in conjunction with knowing a little bit about what is to come. Now, you may doubt what's to come along the way, but there's still a little bit of awareness that Spirit has provided for you as a gift, right? It's as a gift. That's why it's not fully like boom on top, because you're not getting the full awareness. God wasn't like, hey, yeah, on this day of this month at this time in this country and you're going to meet back up with this person. They're not like that. Spirit may give you a few flecks, a little tinkling on the wind, a little bit of a tap on the shoulder. You may feel a little bit of a touch on the cheek, and you think about this person. And all of those little things are what add up to kind of help you put one foot in front of the other. As I said, that I saw her feet. One foot is in front of the other. This is the Victory card, 6 of Wands. So Spirit is actually showing, it's almost like saying, wow, congratulations, you've done a lot of good stuff. Now, I like to call it the angel hospital. For me, the angel, because I love my angels, and they know I'm very playful, so I like to use certain terms just to, come on, it's fun. So right now, you're in the angel hospital. As I looked at the time, it was 11 minutes and 44 seconds, right? So we have the 11 and then we have the 44. Those are angel numbers. This is showing the angel hospital. So when I say angel hospital, along with this energy right there, they're actually vibing very medically. Usually that's a time when your Spirit has got their hands on you. They've got their hands on you. You are going through some major overhaul process. They've just, and actually, if you could see that, and if you can tap into it, then you would see, oh, okay, yeah, your Spirit is actually working with some therapists on the other side. Yeah, when you go to sleep, they're doing some spiritual surgery on you, all sorts of stuff. So to me, I use the term angel hospital to really refer to a time in your life when you are being worked on. And right now, whoever you are watching this video, I do see that you are either in the angel hospital right now, or you're going to be coming into awareness of being in there at some point in the future. I also feel that some of you may actually work in the angel hospital. Now, what does that mean? That means you may actually do divine work to help other people, but they're saying that even those divine workers who work in the hospital itself need to be in the hospital. Like me, I'm in the hospital right now. Actually, today I was in the angel spa, and that's another thing. Anyway, I can explain that later, but it's more of an emphasis on self-care. Okay, so anyway, yeah. So so long story short, I do feel that you're going to be going through a cleansing, and I do see this beautiful stone. I'm trying to remember, is this aquamarine? Shout out to Alchemy of Harvest Moon, that got that from them, and they make all their stuff in the backyard. Get it? But anyway, Anthony and Miranda, shout out. Anyway, I see this devolving into just pure water and pouring over you. All right, I see these little flowers here as being at your hospital bedside. And so you see, you're going to be, if you're not going through it yet, you're going to be going through a healing in the angel hospital. But I'm also feeling a little bit of a crash course is what they're saying. So you're going to be going through a crash course. What does that feel like, and what does that mean? Energetically, what I'm getting is that you're going to be learning, but it's going to take place. Yeah, they're saying take care of you here. It's going to take place on the other side. And so what I'm seeing is you attending like a lecture or lectures. I see you, I'm going to say imbibing this information, because remember, it's energetic. And when we say we could drink in the knowledge, we can, it's kind of like that. You're going to be pulling in this knowledge it's pretty awesome. I don't know if you guys could feel those energies, but you're going to be working the circuit, so to speak, on the other side, going to lectures, learning about this, whatever is going on, this process that you're doing. It's all for that sake, and it's beautiful. Okay, so what else? Oh my gosh, this is so cute and romantic. I'm romanced. The energies are so high vibe right now that I don't even want to like, some of my cards are just not vibing with this reading. It's not to say that my other cards aren't high vibe. It's just that every card has their own temperature, so to speak. These cards I just got actually 2 days ago, so I'm using them. They're called the Angel Guide Oracle by Kyle Gray. The angel guy. Composure has fallen out, which Spirit talked about, making sure that you really allow these frustration energies. Now let's look at this frustration energy, and composure is what they're talking about there. But notice how we have this lovely lady. She's got on a suit, but she's also got on a vest underneath that carries the color that this feminine is wearing. And this guy's wearing a little bit of some suit stuff as well. So what this is showing me is that as you move forward right now, please try to balance the masculine and feminine within you. Oops. It's about balancing the masculine and feminine within you in a way that you don't combust, so to speak. Right? So as think of it as two waves, and then upon each other, right? Make sure that you allow the excess stuff to, flow out and be discarded properly. Composure. Take a look here. Manifestation and harmony and resolution. Harmony and resolution, that's what you guys are working on right now. But I gotta be honest, I already kind of feel that there's harmony between the two. The question is there harmony within? Is there harmony within? Because I'm feeling that maybe on the within, for each individual, there needs to be kind of some more work. But I do sense a sense of exhaustion coming from the masculine, especially in the heart space, the torso, the chest area. I would say that this is somebody who needs extensive rest. Okay, if you're the masculine watching, please get some rest because you need a respite. And I'm seeing something about mail. So maybe you're going to get a letter of some sort, or there's going to be some type of mail going on. But I want to say, and for somebody, weirdly, blackmail. Okay, so I'm not saying black male, maybe, if that's what you heard, like a black male. I was getting blackmail. All right, but either way, or both. I don't know, but either way, I do want to say that I feel for this masculine, he's got not all, but for somebody here or some here, you have to get rest, because I'm feeling a little bit of illness coming on. So there's a little bit of illness coming on that's manifesting as extreme fatigue in the body. It kind of makes me feel like it could be a respiratory thing. It's going through to the back as well. So whatever this is could be affecting your energy levels and could be affecting your respiratory system. So please watch that, okay? For the masculine. I do see manifestation here as well, but these are stars is what I'm getting. So it's almost like blessing this union. I do feel that there's a little bit of an ice age that is blessing this connection is what I'm getting. See, why would they say blessing, right? Because that's in God's time and God's work and God's worthiness, right? His or her projection of worthiness onto us, right? Or instilling of worthiness, right? Or promise of worthiness. Anyway, whatever, you guys get it. The blessing is Ice Age in the sense that it gives you guys time to work on yourselves, working within, because whatever work you've had to do hasn't included union, hasn't included physically being together. It needed to be done separately, and so that's a blessing is what I'm seeing. It's just a blessing on the relationship to be able to do that. But I do have to say that I am feeling that this connection is coming back into accordance. And I see the Ace of Wands. So I kind of want to say, well, is this going to result in physical union? I hope so, but I definitely see that there is going to be maybe a much closer energy. I do see lighting candles. I would encourage the feminine to light some candles for the masculine, and hey, masculine, light some candles for the feminine. And I don't mean doing candle magic and all that. I'm not saying like don't do that, but I'm just I just light a candle. You don't need to do anything else about it. You can put your own spin on it, but light a candle, set some good intentions, however you want to do it. But send some healing energy, because I do feel that there are some masculines that may be sick, is what I'm getting. And it does feel like an upper respiratory situation. Let's be real. On some level, that's heart chakra healing, but on the in the physical level, it may it feels like it's manifesting as a yeah, they're even saying the word healing. It's manifesting as a healing. That's right. But, to a doctor's eyes, it may be looking like an ailment of some sort. Divine timing. Look at that. A time card falling on top of a time card. Okay? Spirit is saying that for some of you, not all of you obviously, but for some of you, you will know when it comes time to, when the work is complete, and the word complete needs to be defined as well, right? And you'll know when it feels complete, much like an artist knows when their painting is complete. And many artists will say it's never complete, and that's just the way it is. But that being said, Spirit is saying, for some of you, you're going to know when it's complete, because you will start to have a lot of abundance. Money will start to flow like nobody's business. I just looked at the time, 21 minutes and 11 seconds. So talking about it, here are your cards. Money. See, the cards are wanting to hug each other. Feminine. Expect miracles. Masculine, learning experience. Look at that. The masculine shining a light that the feminine basks in, as well as himself. As he shines a light on himself, she receives it. Notice the eyes are closed, right? They don't need the eyes to be open because they're not in physical union. All right, this is beautiful. These energies are very, very high. All right. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading now. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you know where to find me. Until then, Spirit wants to bring this in. It looks like devil energies on the back, though. And I would love to know what that is. Courage and bravery. Makes sense. Spirit is saying to make sure that you have courage. I do feel some trickster energy around some of you. When I say that, you see, I'm not even done reading. When I say that, and I don't know who it is, it could be both, but I'm seeing a little bit around the masculine because I'm seeing some mirroring in the face. See? So what this trickster energy is, it could be an outside influence that causes, they're saying destruction. Could be outside influences that cause destruction. You can hit the word distraction. You can hit the word confusion. Whatever it is, and of course those things may also originate from within, but whatever it is, there's going to need to be some strength and commitment to purpose. What is it that you're doing? Why is it that you're doing it? What would you like to accomplish, right? And so courage and bravery is what's needed on the masculine side. For the feminine, I don't necessarily see that you need to do anything to really, just continue to expect miracles, continue to do what it is that you're doing, balancing your own masculine with your feminine. And I just want to end by reminding you guys that the Six of Wands victory card is on the board, sitting right next to the Ascension card. So this is looking good. And in the top right of the reading, we have reassurance of the golden light. So we're good. I do want to also bring attention to the Chariot card at the bottom. Things are moving ahead, but at the same time, we also have the Three of Wands waiting, right? So that explains this connection in a nutshell. Lots of stuff happening on the individual levels, right? But when it comes to connecting and coming into physical union, there's still this weight, right? But I do see the Ace of Wands signaling a really brand spanking new and very sparkling new level of energy, which is and connection and new cycle. And notice I said new level, which is expected because we do see the Ascension card here. All right, okay. Now, if you'd like a personal reading with me, feel free to reach out. Until then, God bless. Mwah. Bye.